Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing more Premier Draft Murders at Karlov Manor. And, what is this? Junk. Okay, I think we're probably supposed to take Killer Among Us. This card is ranking very, very highly in, like, win rate. I don't think Drag the Canal is better. No. It says it's just mediocre. Whereas Killer Among Us, apparently, I mean, I don't know. I'm not... I'm not an expert in like what kinds of things tend to be good in limited environments. I'm more of a like kind of noob who just like reads the rankings and is like, oh, okay, in this set this is good, and I like memorize that for each set. And I can like look at a card and sometimes I get the right idea about whether that card would be good, but apparently just like making 3/1/1s is good. Obviously that's not all this does. It also like one of them's a 4/4 with possible death touch. But just like cards that make many bodies are good and limited, and that's like not a thing I really know. Sumala Sentry is pretty great, right? I mean, it's a 2-color card. I'm not thrilled to take that right away. Clandestine Meddler is okay, but doesn't really go with this. Hustle and Bustle is okay. I mean, none of this really is, you know, staggeringly great. I'll just check how good Draftsman thinks Small Sentry is. They agree. It's a good card. Okay. Fine by me. Probably just take this. Anything else worth considering? Yeah, Granite Witness, I guess. Yeah, maybe Granite Witness if we're gonna... I mean, it's a double white card if we're going for this. Like, this rewards you for having face down cards, so there's, you know, something there. But it's a lot harder to run than this is. I think I'll just take this. Keep my thumb down on the green so nobody else tries to draft any. And, you know, if we end up in a deck where we could have run Granite Witness, oh well. I mean, I guess it's Bite Down on Crime. Deadly Complication, quite a good card, but not something that's going to make me, like, deviate to pick it up now. Actually, this Riftburst Hellion might be better. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's plenty of big creatures in green. I'll take some removal. I think you want the Maverick, right? Another big red-black card, but I don't know. I just can't do it. Can't make myself take it. Assassin's Trophy is very good, and we could very well be splashing something. Like, it's not hard to splash black. Or we could be, like, black could be our second color. Maybe the Sumala Sentry goes. Second Bite Down on Crime. It's not an incredible card, but it's fine. It does seem like black is a place to be, huh? I'll grab the Rakish Scoundrel. But there's been a lot of black and red going by. So maybe the Sumala Sentry is going to have to go. We'll see. Extract Confession, I guess? I don't think blue is a color. Like, there's not been enough good blue for me to consider taking out Cold here. Someone else is taking it, and I don't want to fight them. This Shady Informant is fine, but I like Extract Confession well enough. The black is still coming through so far. Time for a break. Go get yourself a coffee or something. It's going to be a while till we see another pack. A real professional would cut this, but I don't like editing my videos. It's a pain. And I don't make any money from this. I just kind of do it for fun. So if you like listening to the sound of my voice, enjoy. And the editing part is not would not be the fun part for me. I've never figured out an easy way to edit videos, so it's always a big chore when I have to do anything. I do have like a cut recording button that I use occasionally, and I could have used it here, but I didn't, so I don't have a good reason for it. Ooh, look at this. I mean, is it possible we should just be in red-black and not run green? I don't think that can be correct. But maybe. We didn't see much green after the wheel. I was trying to cut it off so other people wouldn't be taking it. But apparently they were? Question mark? I think mostly I just took most of the green and then there wasn't any green left. Okay, so, 10th District Hero, insane card. I'm not married to black yet, by any means. Makeshift Binding, also insane. I think we take a white card here. I have 2 Bite Down on Crimes, so I think I'll take the 10th District Hero as a more unreplaceable card. Irreplaceable, I guess. I mean, there wasn't a lot of white getting past, so we'll get some in pack 2. Probably not much in pack 3. But what am I missing out on in this pack? If I don't know, a Crocodile I could take instead? 10th District Hero has way better upside. Inside Source? Great, great card. This is alright as well. I mean, Tolsimir? Okay, I mean, get this black shit out of here, I think. What is this? Oh, Chalk Outline, huh? I don't think so. Covert Ambusher should be perfectly fine, but Tunnel Tipster is better? I think so. Maybe we could splash Extract Confession or Assassin's Trophy. Assassin's Trophy is a better splash because you want to play it late game anyway. Rakish Scoundrel we could still play even with just green if necessary. So we have like some token theme in here, which is like what green-white likes, right? We have Inside Source, Killer Among Us, Tolsimir. This is not really anything. If we were splashing black, this would be a pretty cool card. But it's hard to splash 2 drops. I think I'll just take another Panther. Greenbelt Radical, really good if you have a lot of creatures. We could take this to try to splash some black, but I think this is just way too good to skip out on. No. I mean, I think this is looking like a Granite Witness would actually be good, right? Yeah, I think so. Perfect Crowd Control Warden. Okay. So we're going to have a little trouble picking up white in pack 3, but we can just be mainly green. It's fine. Another Crocodile over 3rd Bite Down on Crime, I think. Yeah. I mean, I guess there is Soul Search, but no. They went this way, I guess. Just some ramp and investigate. I don't think I want to hold up mana for Airtight Alibi very often. Buried in the Garden, a great card. We're already in both colors for it, so, I mean, it looks like a brain-dead slam dunk here, right? Nothing to even think about? Yep. Curve's looking okay as well, right? Bit of a hole in the 3-mana slot, but that's served by disguise creatures. They went this way. Number 2 does not seem like a great plan. There's some okay white stuff here. I'm thinking probably Museum Night Watch. But maybe we could slice from the shadows? Nah. I just like more, you know, sticky creatures, I think. If I don't have to splash black, I would be happy not to. But with 2 Panthers, I mean, it's not a big imposition. If it gets us access to, like, 2 decent cards. Assassin's Trophy, basically, is 1 right now. Assassin's Trophy number 2. Okay, I guess I accept. Yeah, nothing else really worth thinking about here. Assassin's Trophy is actually in this set, right? It's not like a card from the list. I think that's true. I don't think we can take Flotsam and Jetsam. Looks like just another Rakish Scoundrel. Yeah. I'd be happy enough to cut those cards. I mean, they're fine. The double green is not that big a cost for them, but the fact that you can't ever play them face up is a big downside. Now, hold on. Do I want a chalk outline? I don't think I have much. No, I don't really have many ways to do that, right? I think it's probably just a really solid 2-drop. Very happy to see this. Chalk outline, just too hard. Bite down number 3, huh? Well, I didn't end up getting the white removal, but you know what? I have 2 Assassin's Trophies. Give me a Hustle and Bustle. Ooh, that's not bad. Branch of Itugazi over they went this way, I think. Sure. Number 3? Because I didn't take the 3rd one a minute ago. Case File Auditor, decent blocker. Not excited to run it. I mean... I'll have to figure out what my disguise slot looks like to figure out how much, what I'm cutting exactly. Probably this, right? But it is a 2-mana play. What the hell is this? I don't want it. Put this in for now. Maybe it's a disguise card we want. I ended up... How many of these slimes do I have? Just 2, huh? Okay, I managed to avoid picking too many of them. Hustle and Bustle is really nice with... like a lot of tokens. Could be a finisher. Maybe we could run it. Thing is, we're never hustling. We're only ever bustling. But, you know, Bustle could be 6 mana win the game if we're in a decent position. Alright, what do my disguise creatures look like? Well, obviously this is not going to be our real mana base. You are disguised. You are disguised. And they're both disguise only, so they're kind of high on the cutting list, I think. This is the column of cards that could be disguise or face up, I guess. So I have plenty of stuff to do on turn 3. And I don't really need to run these awkward, like... Well, I mean, I guess Rakish Scoundrel. I'm going to be running black for the 2 Assassin's Trophies, but... I think this one is really only disguise. I really should get rid of it. Granite Witness being only disguise is sort of fine, because it's such a good card, and Sumala Sentry does reward you for flipping stuff up, and it's fairly cheap to disguise and then play, right? Flip, rather. Unlike the Crocodile, which is quite expensive to play and then flip. Mana cost is very high. We really should run 18. Even with 2 ramp cards, right? 3, counting Vitu-Ghazi. Well, it's not a ramp card. I mean, it kind of is, right? You pay 3 mana to put it on the field, even though it's illegal to play a land because you've already played one. And then next turn, you get to flip it, and it's mana neutral. So, like, it kind of is like 3 mana, put a tap land onto the field. Kind of. Is one of the ways you can play it. But you can also play it as just a land, which is nice. I think 3 Bite Down on Crimes is too much, especially with Assassin's Trophies filling in for the late game removal. So, okay, how do I... There we go. Let's fix the mana base. No islands. 2 swamps is probably fine. So this is 18. And I need 2 more cuts. I mean, this one's sort of meh. Sure. And cut a Rakish Scoundrel, I guess. And we're looking all right. I mean, maybe I should cut the Hustle Bustle, but I really do think, like, if we can get wide, Bustle wins games. What I should do is, like, try to pay attention to how good it is in my first few games, and consider coming back and swapping it for another Rakish Scoundrel. We'll see whether I'm alert enough. I usually forget to make such deck building changes. Sure. I need a Plains, but there's a lot in the deck, and I have a good one too, at least. Wow, you are a heck of a bro. I definitely want to draw the Plains right away. I think I can just dump the Crowd Control Warden, right? It's going to be useful evidence for the 10th District hero, if nothing else. I want to hit more lands. Double red, no plays. Okay. I think it's Tunnel Tipster time. Rather than just rushing out the 10th District hero. But, I mean... I'm not sure. Because this is a big threat. And I'm a little bit light on white mana, right? If I run this out, what am I doing next turn? Playing a single disguise creature? I kind of like this, and then I can just play a disguise creature, or maybe activate it. Yeah. Let's try to get this white mana spent. I mean, they can't shock this. They could galvanize it. It's fine. I don't know. I could be convinced that that was a misplay. It certainly is the less greedy line. And now it doesn't look so hot this turn. I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say, surely you attack. When it's turned face up, yeah, okay. So we'll play a face down. Oh, this has reach. Wow, that's quite handy. Swamp to flip up Rakish Scoundrel is pretty cool right now. This could be a lot of face damage, but I guess that's okay. Yep, that's about the card I was thinking of. One of the two. Okay, Assassin's Trophy's kind of cool. I was thinking of flipping this, which I think is what I will do. Let's just mouse over some other cards so they don't think I was peeking at this card. Because that would make this a 2/4 reach, which trades nicely for that. And it's indestructible as well. Maybe they won't attack. They don't have great attacks into this, right? Okay, but they'll try... No, they won't try to get in with the 1/3, because me turning it face up is such an obvious trick. Or giving it a counter, rather. Yep, that seems like the play I would make if I were you. It doesn't really work, though, this time. Hopefully. Let's go to blocks first? No, I want to see where the... Well, yeah. I guess so. Pretty cool. It's another reach creature. That's... Or another flyer, excuse me. That's fine. Boy, this tap is going to be pretty obvious and conspicuous, but... Well, they might think it's a Dog Walker, I guess. But it's got to be one of those two cards. Dog Walker or Granite Witness. I could smash with a 4/4 here. Sure. Really? I mean, I could have flipped this to, I don't know, to tap something. I guess what I'll do is I'll untap my 4/4. I forgot you can do that. So I guess the play I'm worried about them making is +1/+1 or +2/+1 to all attacking creatures. Either of those would be an issue. Death Touch here, because we don't know how big that could get. And block these. Decent trades against any likely tricks. Okay. Not bad. Better for me than you, I think. 2 Assassin's Trophies. That ought to win, right? I could Bustle, but that only adds 4 damage. And it loses 3. So, seems like a bad play. These are sorceries, huh? It's a little annoying. Target permanent. Sure. Okay. So how's Bustle looking now? A lot better, right? I think so. Okay. Oh, what are my dailies? I always forget. You guys know the drill. I don't play on these accounts often enough to like just run the dailies dry without thinking about it, so I do kind of have to put some effort into trying to get dailies for whatever deck I'm actually playing. No mistakes, only happy accidents. My favorite island is the Bob Ross Island. I saw that card and was like, wow, that's such a nice island. And later I found out that it was from the set of, you know, lands based on Bob Ross paintings. I never really watched Bob Ross as a kid. It was kind of before my time. I say as a kid. Nobody who watched Bob Ross as a kid. I mean, I guess some people did. It was kind of a show for grown-ups mostly, I think. But not like adult X-rated painting. Just like, you know, why do kids want to watch some guy chill out and paint? But I definitely like did see it a little bit. I knew it existed. Bob Ross is the joy of painting, right? And of course I've seen some of it since then, since he became like internet famous. But I didn't have some great abiding love for Bob Ross paintings. I just happened to see that one island and be like, oh, what a cool island. Oh, did you know that's the Bob Ross Island? I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know. I guess I want, another black source? Hard to imagine it matters. But maybe I need to double Assassin's Trophy someday. Alright, just, you know, I've played 2 insane bombs. They've dealt with one of them. Let's see if they can deal with the next. And then I have a big old creature coming up. They have dealt with one of them. Okay, so they dealt with half of this bomb. I still do have a 5/5 trample, though. Oh, but they can make 5/5 lands. That's cool. That is pretty good, actually. They're not attacking with it. Okay, this is probably better than making a 6/5. Yeah. I guess a plains. Why would you tap like that? It turns out I don't need the extra mana, but why? I don't know why you did this to me. I trusted Auto Tapper because this is the kind of thing it gets right. But I guess I was mistaken. Right, when you aim like a land buffing spell at one of your lands, it says, "Oh, Auto Tap solution has changed. Here's I found a way to play this without tapping your land. What do you think?" And you say, "Yep, sounds good." But I guess I was wrong because it didn't do that. I try not to waste my time like manually tapping all the time on stuff that I believe I understand Auto Tapper well enough to know that it doesn't screw up, but this time I was wrong. Yeah, I want to make sure I leave the green. It is important to play the land first so that I can leave a green source up for this. I don't know, I guess I could have manually tapped and done things a little differently. I also could have put the counter here and gotten in one more damage. But I think just having 2 huge creatures and 1 decent creature is better than having like 2 huge creatures and 1 piece of junk. I don't know. Counters on tramplers is pretty cool though. This game sort of looks over. Oh, murder. Ooh. This is why we don't concentrate too much value on one card. Okay. Sure. I'll hang on to this, you never know. They might have another way to make me discard something. Yeah. I didn't even notice this was that card that gives you 1/1s. Pretty cool though. Doesn't bother me. If they have a combat trick, attacking with the 2/4 is a little bad. But this makes it easier to finish them off. I mean, I don't want to play anything. I'm only losing to like board clear right now, so... Or, I don't know, I mean, removal for Tolsimir and then establish some cool blockers, maybe? Then it would be nice to be able to attack with this, but it's just a 1/3. It's not going to do much. So I don't think there's much downside to keeping it in hand. And there is some serious upside if they clear the board, so I think it was the right play. Alex McMartin. Okay. This is not a hand. Therefore, I will not keep it. This is fine. Put back Hustle and Bustle, and we're in business. I mean, not a great hand, but fine. Fetch up a green, or a black source, rather, with this, probably. Because I do have Assassin's Trophy, and I've already got the double white. Okay, never mind. Fetch up a second green. Oh, that... Well... I want to play this. Yeah, I guess I'm not really ramping into anything. I mean, like, I could ramp into a Killer Among Us, but it's not so hot when you're on the defensive, right? So, just play out a 2-2. Okay, yeah, that gets Assassin's Trophied. Oh no! I didn't play out my lands. I can't play double white and black and green because I didn't play that swamp last turn. I played out a second forest just to avoid giving them information, but I actually needed white, white, black, green. Okay, I mean, I guess flipping this guy is not that important. But it sure would have been nice. I mean, I guess I can wait till no, because I want to attack with this, so I guess I'll just do it now. I don't like giving them a 5th land, obviously, but Yaris is way too scary. Hustle and Bustle is still on the bottom. No, I shuffled it already when I used this. Okay. I'm just noticing we have a bunch of token makers. It could be good. Let's... Okay, I can kill that. So we turn it face up. Tap that, I guess. Why not? Well, it turns out it's a great thing I didn't flip this up earlier, because opponent would have then played this face down and later flipped it to kill my Granite Witness. So it's lucky I played my lands wrong in a sad sense, I guess. Jeez, it just never stops. I mean, that's red-green, big creatures, I guess. Yeah? Pretty sure we trade here. Could make some tiny little creatures to chump with. I mean, I guess this does that also. Sure. Okay, we'll choose human this time. What I wish, by the way, is that they would randomly shuffle the order of those buttons for you, so that if you care, you can find the button that is like the one that is correct this time. And if you don't care, it's easy to choose randomly and therefore be unpredictable. I mean, I guess I might as well trade one of these for 6 life. 5 mana, gain 18 would be a pretty decent card. This obviously isn't that, but, you know, in some ways it's better. Okay, we'll give away the secret by attacking with just the human. Gonna go for it? Wow, okay. You gonna shock it now or something? No. That's a very strange block. Really? That was such a good creature for getting damage in. So weird. Okay. I'll chump again. Nope, I guess I won't. Well, I mean, I will, but sadly I don't get to flip this. So I no longer have an answer to the 6/7. My plan was to flip this guy and the double block would have killed it. Alright, well, we'll find something. Maybe? I want more white, I guess, for like 10th District Hero. I want an Assassin's Trophy is what I want. I played one already, but there is another in the deck. I think I'm supposed to finally take 6 here. This 1/1 is a little bit better, right? Than the 1/1s I was blocking with earlier. Tolsimir, where have you been all my life, buddy? Okay, so I can't afford this, so I might as well crack the clue. Fine. 5/5. I don't think I need to play this Plains, really. So 5/5 and a 2/2 blocks this pretty well, so let's swing with these guys. I could have swung with the 2/2 and tried to double block here. This way I'm safe from, like, I don't know, a shock. Because I can triple block. Yikes! Another big creature. Okay. Very big. Interesting. Funny enough, I literally cannot hustle. I have no hustle. I can only bustle. There's, Actually, that should win, right? There's a game that is occasionally recommended to me on Steam called Your Only Move is Hustle, and in this case, my only move is Bustle. So what does this say? Target has to block that wolf. You. And I think they're dead, right? Okay, I'm glad I left Bustle in the deck. That's my conclusion. Yeah, that's 10. Maybe I should put that in the deck title before I forget. Your only move is Bustle. I love it. I don't remember what kind of game Your Only Move is Hustle really is. Is it like a rhythm something or other? my only move is Bustle. Let's see what Steam has to say about that game. Store. No, not the wish list. Your only move is Hustle. Yeah, $5. What is this game? Master your technique, execute flashy combos, and outsmart opponents across the world frame by frame. Slow down the clock to fine-tune your fighting style in this innovative turn-based combat simulator. Very good reviews. Came out about a year ago. I don't know, one of these days maybe. Looks great. I'll keep it. Can't Assassin's Trophy yet, but we'll figure something out. I have this thing that loves disguised creatures and then a disguised creature. Whoa, no third land. Okay, me likey. Is it rude to say that? Is it making fun of dialects of some kind? I don't know. Keep an eye on it, I guess. Really? Okay. That's too bad. Well, if I thought that... I guess I should have thought, like, what... I don't know. If I thought they were going to counter, I'd rather play the Scoundrel because I can't turn it face up. But why would I assume they were about to counter? I don't think that makes that much sense. I would love to bite down on crime, and this only costs 2. Because I do have stuff in the graveyard. So I guess that's the play. Oh, it costs 6 evidence. Whoops, I can't do that. I thought it was only 4. Maybe not my best play. I could have up to 6 mana. Because I can tap the Tunnel Tipster. But I have to spend 4 on this, so I'm not doing much else. Maybe I just play 2 Disguise Creatures, but then I don't have the extra mana right now. So maybe it's disguise this and then just land? I guess. I know that this could be like flipped to Assassin's Trophy. I don't know. I think I want more mana though, right? Could be wrong. Still only 4 in there. No surprises. Ugh. But with a face-down Rakish Scoundrel, I'm not too scared of their 2/2 anymore. The 1/3? Yeah, makes sense. I get a chance to trade my Tunnel Tipster if I want. I think that's good. Then I can punch this and have a pretty solid board. Have dealt with all their issues. Oh, here comes my only move. It's Bustle. No, don't cast that now, obviously. I guess I can now play this for only 2. Because I could exile all of this. There's nothing else to do this turn, though. So... may as well hard cast it. I'm really glad they're stuck on land, but I need to get some more, like, threats in there, right? They should let this in, I think. Oh, this is the worst option, as it turns out. My evidence! They've tampered with it. Okay, great draw. I mean... non-land permanent, huh? I could get this back, but it's just a 1-3. I could kill this, but I don't think that's what I want. I'm just gonna swing, go for the trade. I'm planning to play a Killer Among Us. Okay. Let's choose Goblin today. Basically, I think we just kill their 5-drop, swing in, sack and Killer Among Us, hit for a ton, and then next turn we bustle and hit for another ton, right? Seems like the play. Okay, cancel. Let's tap correctly. Put it here, please. Goblin. Ah, I can actually hustle. I have 2 moves this game. My moves are hustle and bustle. I could make it attack, but obviously I want to save for the bustle. Let's see, and I can Assassin's Trophy this as well. Although I guess I have to tap sort of carefully. This will add a color. I guess not. Let's play this first, actually. Oh, but if I do, I won't. It'll tap me wrong. Okay. Let's see. So tap this for black. And then bustle. Yes, like this, please. This way I can pay the 2 mana for Reasonable Doubt. And if they don't have Reasonable Doubt, I can go for Assassin's Trophy afterward. But I had to float the black. So, in retrospect, it would have been simpler to enchant a forest, because I only want black when I want green. And then Vitu-Ghazi could have just been a colorless land. Okay, this is still 11. Ooh. Wow. Okay. And my Berry in the Garden is gone. I don't have black mana anymore. Oh no. still have to block the 3/3, so we get in for 1. I don't think it's very likely we're going to need another forest in play right now. They don't look likely to have hand disruption, but just in case. Okay, the 1/1 token, got him. That lone merfolk was the true killer all along, despite being a meek little 1/1. Well, I guess this is okay. I can use this for land and take black, I guess. Just got better. Not sure what I'm doing yet with the Branch of Vitu-Ghazi. Hopefully I can afford to, like, disguise it, but we'll see. There's a dinosaur on your land. That's a damn Godzilla land. That's secret lair drops for you, I guess. Yeah, very funny. Well, in that case, I guess I'll just disguise Vitu-Ghazi. For white? I don't know. It's weird. I'm hoping I don't... Okay, thank goodness. Hoping I don't have to decide anytime soon. So there's no evidence for 10th District Hero, but I could make some, but I don't want to. So I think I want to play this and the 10th District Hero, which means I do need to flip you. Give me white mana, please. Am I confused? I thought I would have more mana. I guess I should have taken green. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. That, yeah. It doesn't increase your total amount of mana to flip it, because you pay 3 and you get 3. Okay, yeah, I mean, I did know that. Should maybe not have done this. I don't know. I think swamp cycling, or, well, sure. Grabbing a swamp makes a lot of sense. Turns on evidence. Turns on all the black cards in my hand. Did I seriously play a land like a damn idiot? It's fine. I can just flip this, I guess. I really did. I played a forest. Okay, makes no sense. So it's collect evidence 4, right? Yeah. Let's just disguise this. Hold up Assassin's Trophy, not swing. Scoundrel is very spooky. Okay, I won't Assassin's Trophy anything. Bite down on crime. Don't think it does too much. Let's swing with these. I can give this indestructible, and this will be a surprise Death Toucher. And hopefully this gets into the graveyard for evidence purposes as well. That's an interesting block. I might just let that go through, honestly. No, because that kills this creature for no reason, right? I don't mind spending the mana on it. Don't tap all of my white, please. Oh, but it wants to keep green-black. I see. Okay, maybe you were... Yeah. I'll hang on to the white... No. I guess you were right. I will hang on to the green-black. But I've lost access to that indestructible trick here, so good for you. Okay. I guess I could just go for this again. I have Assassin's Trophy this time if they try a double block. And I wouldn't even mind that much. If they don't flip either of them, I could just 2-for-1 with 10 District Hero. I don't have to get any more ambitious than that. Only if they flip it and threaten something really scary do I react with the actual Assassin's Trophy. Yeah. X is 0. Okay. I don't really want this to block. Giving them a land is bad. They are stuck on mana. And apparently on a color, but... I mean, we're hitting them quite hard. I see. Okay, fair enough. You did it. The black mana killed the 10th District Hero. But I still have cool creatures. Eight mana, so I cannot... I'm not close to playing this and then flipping it. I could have played this face down and also punched their guy and gotten in for a bit more, I guess. But I kind of like holding up the Assassin's Trophy. Tap's fine. This is, yeah, counter. It's not like activate only the sorcery or something weird like that. I don't know why I thought it would maybe be. Thinking too much of Bustle, I guess, which, as you know, is my only move. But no, it's just a normal disguise ability. Put a counter on everything. My hand! Do I want to give them another land? I guess so. And this thing should be clearing house next turn. They're pretty much dead. Simple enough. Just bustle your way to the face. Glad I put that in the deck. It really, yeah, for exactly the reasons I thought it would be good, it has been good. We play tokens, we go wide, we smash face with trample. $5-0, okay, I mean, I'm doing better than I usually do this video and last. It was kind of disappointing to get those two and threes in a row before this, with decks that I believe I thought were pretty good. I don't recall the details. There was a Detectives deck and a Bant deck, I think. I don't remember the details, but those were the color symbols that I remember seeing on 17 lands before I started this recording session. This is fine. I mean, I guess we do have turn 4 Tolsimir if we want it. That's kind of cool. If we are willing to forego a turn 3 disguise creature. Which I think we should be willing to do. Because this is fine to play for 4 mana as well. You don't have to disguise it for it to be good. Just go grab a swamp over a second forest, probably. Lots of forest in the deck. Hard to come by swamps. Right now I don't need either. But if I need a second forest, I'll probably find it. Whereas the same is not true of swamps. Oh, you have a spooky card of your own, huh? Yeah, no reason not to just Tolsimir, I think. It's vigilant too, so they can't even attack with it to not have to block. Oh, but that's... yeah. I can attack with both, force them to block the wolf with this, and then they can't block Tolsimir with it. Tolsimir might have to go into their disguise creature, but that's fine. Or something of that sort. Although actually I could face down and then face up the witness to tap down their other blocker. Assuming they don't have like a shock. You know, there's lots of ways they could get around this, but okay. It's looking like Tunnel Tipster face down Granite Witness is a good play. Oh, right, yes. That triggered and they drew. I was like, what? They shouldn't be allowed to draw. They have more cards than me. But that was just their draw for turn. They didn't investigate. 4/4? What the hell? That shouldn't be allowed. So we flip this, tap their flyer, and swing with Tolsimir and the Granite Witness, I guess? Not Tolsimir, the wolf. Voya Fenstalker. Oh, I get to surveil. That's nice. I'll take a Killer Among Us. Face down this just to pump up the Tunnel Tipster, basically. It's not as mana efficient as playing it face up, but seems worth it. Bustle would be a better draw than Killer. No, I don't have. I do have double green, but Killer Among Us is also pretty good. Five is pretty cool. Yeah, that attack is free. Go for it. So what are you again? You're a 3/2. So not really anything to attack with. So I'm thinking we crack the clue and play Killer Among Us. I don't know that attacking with the 5/5 makes that much sense. It just trades for like their 5/5 basically. And I have hopes that maybe Bustle could do more. Are you kidding me? Don't tap my only green. I know this is green, and that's why Auto Tapper thought it would be such a clever idea, but it isn't. Back to human today, I think. And then just the full swing next turn should be pretty tough to deal with because, like, I have 5 more attackers than they have blockers, and a lot of them are large, or potentially large. Wow, another one. Okay. What is this again? It's a 3/2. Yeah? So, if I full swing here, they have 4 blocks. I get in with 4 creatures. If any of them are one... If they guess wrong on the 1/1, then it's lethal. But if they block all the 1/1s... then they have to let in a lot of this stuff, which looks like it's probably also lethal. So they have to guess on the 1/1s, I think. So it's not lethal. But, like, adding a 6/5 trampler to it would be pretty swell, right? Inside Source also would have been cool, but I won't be doing that, I guess. Okay, now it should really be lethal. Assassin's Trophy will help. let's just kill the 2/4 just in case this doesn't kill them. I want to have flying damage. Yeah. And yeah, this way they can't block the 3/2, which is nice. Okay, they don't have any instant speed tricks, apparently, so that's looking good for us. This has to be lethal, right? I think so, yes. Could have played the inside source to work on my white spells daily, but I thought just in case they have something, I wanted to be able to threaten some trick with a card in hand. How are the dailies going anyway? Yeah, 4 more white spells. 5 more white spells. Looks like I should have cast a white spell, huh? I guess one possible explanation for doing better here is the like season reset that happened in between the last recording session and this one. The previous video was the same session, but before that was like, I don't know, not a week, but several days ago. Maybe it was a week. Anyway, it's not like I get super high. Like I get to gold or something over the course of a season because I don't play that much, and as you know, spread across 3 accounts. But, you know, I ranked down from gold down to bronze, so maybe I really am, you know, bumping into the real knuckle draggers. Who knows? Minsk. That's not how you spell Minsk of Minsk and Boo. I believe that's with a C, right? This is an insane ant. Wow, who knew this was in the deck? The only time I topped it, I dunked it with Surveil. But it's a great card, obviously. Really nice hand. Just a beautiful curve. Get this out of here. I mean, it is a face-down creature that I could someday flip. I certainly don't want another land. 5 is plenty. Maybe this is a good draw, actually. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sure. I don't need evidence for much. Lazav, how dare you? Okay, I mean, I'll block, try to reduce damage. If they have a combat trick that punishes me, well, that's sad, I guess. I think I'll continue trying it next turn. They didn't have anything this turn, so I don't know which of these to play first. Probably I ought to flip a coin so I'm not exploitable, but given that I don't expect to play 1,000 matches against this opponent, I don't need to worry about them learning my biases. Anything I choose ought to be fine. If they attack again, I might be too chicken to block with a 1/3. Because it's actually about to get really good. Right? Okay, they're not going to. Great. So I think I swing with this one, right? I want to start pushing in. Okay. Not reserving this trick. I'm smashing you for $1 billion. Okay, we love to see this. They're on 3 mana, digging for lands. No answers to this shit. This utter buffoonery. This cockamamie scheme of face-down creatures. My turn 5, 8/8. But to be fair, I also spent turn 4 on it. You can't be winning anymore, right? Oh, the worst! The worst block that's ever happened! Unlucky for you. I'm not saying it was a bad play, but it sure is not working. That was the saddest thing I've ever seen. But I'm very happy about it. What were those cards? Granite Witness and Bubble Smuggler. Yeah, I mean... Opponent was unlucky, for sure, to be stuck on lands. I'm glad I kept the Rakish Scoundrel. It at first seemed like I wanted to draw something better, but actually it was a great card. With what I knew my plan was coming up for the next few turns. And this card finally proved why it was good in the deck. Okay, an easy 7-0 for, I don't know, what was this, like Abzan Disguise? No, green-white tokens. Did I give this a name? I said something funny once during the draft. Something must have been funny that I said. What could it have been? I don't know. Oh yeah, your only move is Bustle. That's right. I thought didn't I set the name? Maybe I didn't hit. I hit back instead of done or something. Do I have to hit enter? No, that's okay. Select avatar. Get out of here. It says your only move is Bustle. I think I needed to say my, even though it's not quite as true to the source material, just so you can sort of read it in here. My only move, there we go, it just fits. My only move is Bustle. Very cool. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.